So this is beautiful, the sun's out and the water's pretty, but this morning when we started this tour, not so pretty. Like, it was pouring rain and the sea state was at least 6-foot seas, but they didn't care because they're in those giant speedboats. We're just plowing through, and then they're like, all right, everybody get out and snorkel, have a good time, there's dolphins. And people are literally slipping and falling down. Half the boat does not know how to swim. They walk up with a snorkel on all goofy and sideways and they go, I do not know swimming. And they're like, you're kidding me. They're like, I do not know swimming. And they're like, okay. And then the other half of the boat is like vomiting into the bags. And Maggie and I are just sitting there, just sipping a little cola like, this is so fun, the Phi Phi Islands. But actually it's pretty neat. For 40 bucks, you can't beat the fact that they'll take you to all these different islands for snorkeling and experiences and hiking, feed you lunch. It's just a good deal.
So what do you do when it's 100% chance of rain on your scheduled adventure day?
You go anyway.
I guess we are on island time because pickup was supposed to be at 8, 9:06.
When we saw the forecast, we asked if they would cancel and reschedule. The answer, of course, was not a chance. We'll admit, we felt a little bit like refugees that had paid someone to ferry us across an international waterway. Even with storm clouds, the Phi Phi Islands are just as beautiful as you'd imagine.
Phi Phi Islands. There's basically nobody here.
Eventually, though, just as in life, the clouds parted and the sun came out.
Once again, find ourselves walking upstairs in pretty humid weather in Southeast Asia.
At the main island of Ko Phi Phi Don, our group was given the option to hike to a viewpoint. Only 5 of the 40 decided to make the climb.
Really?
So the weather cleared up, which is good. It's not raining anymore, so we have no excuse to be poopy faces. We're on Ko Phi Phi Don, the island, the big island where people live. There's resorts and stuff. And we're headed up to viewpoint 2. Viewpoint 1 was nice, but viewpoint 2, I think, is gonna be really pretty. This is like a 45-minute hike if you're in shape. It's paved, but it is hot.
And we found the beer.
So viewpoint 2 is very pretty, prettier than viewpoint 1, but slightly, well, not much farther than viewpoint 2. There's a cafe. There's no one up here because you have to purchase a beverage to come up to their viewpoint, which is slightly higher than viewpoint 2, so slightly prettier. But we were like, oh my gosh, they have Chong, the beer, my favorite Thai beer, and why wouldn't I have a beer and come check out? I'm gonna call this viewpoint beer. We don't have more than like 5 minutes up here because we gotta head back to our boat. Which honestly, if you know us and you watch this channel, you know that we don't need more than 5 minutes for a drink. We're at another island. They've dropped us off another island with a bunch of people on the Phi Phi Islands. This one's much smaller. People don't live here, but there's some huts. There's places you can have drinks. There's jet skis. You can get pulled on a big rubber ducky on the jet ski. There's a little bit of snorkeling. But it's nice, just kind of like a nice beach vibe. So yeah, this is the budget experience of the Phi Phi Islands. This is what you get.
The last island was less about viewpoints and more about just hanging out and having fun. Our recommendation, If you don't need a perfect or luxury trip to the Phi Phi Islands, this $40 trip is worth way more than the cost.